Okay. All right. So let's go. Let's go. Good day, good evening, good afternoon, whatsoever time you're looking and watching this session. It is the Inspirational Hour with Olushola Popola. And tonight we'll be looking at a very, very important topic. Every Sunday night, we always get together like this to share some important things amongst ourselves that we definitely affect us and help us in our journey to success. And I want you, most of the time I say that the topics that we share, the topics that I share with you, most of the time, they might not directly affect you, but they may affect somebody that is close to you. And maybe you've heard about it before. We say faith is always coming by hearing. And when you hear, and hear again, that's when your faith gets built up. And the level of where you are going to, your success level, you need a lot of capacity. Many of us are not at that our success level yet because we are yet to build capacity for the level. You are yet to build capacity for the level. What do I mean? Somebody says, what do I see? If you are not yet at a particular stage, you cannot be entrusted with things for at that level. You need to build capacity. And this session is like what you call capacity building. And when we're talking about capacity, we're talking about your mental capacity, how you're able to build yourself. So having said that, we quickly want to start because we want to make it as short as possible so that everyone can benefit from this. We're going to record the session and you can watch it on Facebook, on YouTube and things. So if you are watching, if you're going to be watching, if you're watching on Facebook, kindly please click on like the button, share also, share amongst your friends. Let them, you never know who this will help. If you're watching on YouTube also, like it and subscribe to the channel because oftentimes we come up with new topics. If you check this channel, you're going to see some other topics that has been treated in the past that will surely help you. There are a lot of contents that will help you in your bid for success. So having said that, let's rock and roll, let's rock and roll, let's rock and roll. Okay, so let me put down this. Okay, let me just do that. Okay, so for success. So having said that, let's rock and roll. Okay, so just hold on. Let me put down. Let me just do that. Okay, so success. So having said that, let's rock and roll. Okay, so let me put down. Let me just do that. Okay, so success. So okay. Having said that, let's rock and roll. Okay, so when you're connecting multiple devices, you get some of this kind of feedbacks and things. Okay, I think that is arrested. Okay, so we can now continue as it were. Okay. 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 All right. So sorry for that little glitch. All right. Now, tonight's topic, we'll be looking at how to build self-confidence for success. How to build self-confidence for success. Now, when you look at the word self-confidence, we think, oh, it's just for me to square my shoulders up, let me walk confidently and things. Let's do something. Before I go into the topic, I always like some little definitions here and there. Let's do this. I come to Google Let's do a Google search and let's just all look out for something here. What is the definition? I want you to see something very important. Self-confidence. Self-confidence, okay? Self-confidence. No, this is not what I want. Okay, let's look at this. Look at this. It said it's an attitude about your skills and abilities. It means you accept and trust yourself and have a sense of control in your life. You know your strengths and weaknesses well and have a positive view of yourself. You set realistic expectations and goals, communicate assertively, and can handle criticism. Now, let's take that again. Self-confidence is an attitude. Remember, we always say attitude will determine your altitude. Your attitude will determine your altitude. And it means you accept and trust yourself and have a sense of control in your life. You know your strengths and weaknesses well. You know your strengths. At times we say do a SWOT analysis of yourself. You know your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunity, threats, and things to yourself. You know your strengths and weaknesses well and have a positive view of yourself. This is very important. You know, everything we are talking about yourself here, I decided to bring you so that you can see the dictionary, the internet, the international understanding of what self-confidence is. This is something you can Google after I'm done. You can go on your and try to sit down with this definition. Try to sit down with this definition. I could have well copied this and put it on the presentation page, but I said, let me bring it there. Let you see there. It's something, these are what you use your devices for. You set realistic expectations and goals. There's no self-confidence without goals that are attached to it. And then you have the ability to communicate assertively and you will handle criticism no matter what it is. Now, there's something we always like to do in our presentation that before we go further, we need to define. There's something I always like to do because we said how to build self-confidence for success. Now, talking about building self-confidence for success, I said success always means different things to different persons. Success means different things to different persons. Now, let's look at this. Let's look at this. I said success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Success is the progressive. Now, you see, in that definition that I showed you, we said something about attitude, building an attitude. Attitude builds over a period of time. So when you talk about success, it said the progressive realization. Success is not sudden. Be patient with yourself. Oh, I've done it for 10 years, for 20 years, I'm not there. Be patient with yourself. It is not sudden. It's the progressive realization. Any success, anybody that you see that just suddenly made it, wow, it's good. But I tell you, it might not endure. But when you do it, it's a progressive thing. It comes after, something comes after the other. You build a lot of virtue as you move on your pathway to success. It's a progressive realization of a worthy. What is that worthy ideal? What is that your realistic goal? What is that goal that you are looking forward to? Success is not defined by how many houses you built. Success is not defined by how many cars you have. It's that goal. I want to be a good teacher. I want to be a successful teacher. And I begin to work towards that. I begin to develop myself towards being a successful teacher. I want to be a successful parent. I want to be a successful parent. I begin to work towards being a successful parent. I want to be a great husband. I begin to work towards being a great husband. The progressive realization, it is not sudden. You don't get there suddenly. It is over a period of time. Now, talking about over a period of time, it has a lot to do with your mental attitude. It has a lot to do with your mental attitude. You know, when you talk about self-confidence and then we're talking about success, a lot has to do with your mental attitude. Your mental attitude, your belief system. How do you see things? I don't care what the background is. A lot of us don't have fantastic backgrounds. But then one thing that you can change is your mental attitude. One thing that you can change, you might not be able to change how you are born. You might not be able to change the circumstances under which you are conceived. You might not be able to change the things that are in your past. But one thing that you can change, that will change everything about you, one thing that you can change, that will change everything about you, is your mental attitude. Now, what is the difference? What is the difference between the lion and the elephant? The elephant is about the biggest animal on the planet. The elephant is about the biggest animal in the jungle. And I tell you, the elephant has enough strength. If an elephant steps upon a lion, it crushes that lion. The weight of the elephant is strong enough to crush the lion. Now, the lion is not the biggest cat in the jungle. It's not the biggest animal. But you see something, when the lion sees the elephant, when the lion sees the elephant, the first thing that comes into the lion's head is, I see lunch. Oh, I have seen lunch. This is food. Mental attitude. Now, it's not thinking of, when I was born beside the river. Or this not, no. What comes into the lion's head is, I see food. When the lion sees any other animal, the thing that the lion sees is, I see lunch. I have seen in this video, in those of you that watch Animals World and things, you've seen where an elephant kills a lion. Yes. Where an elephant kills a lion. Yes. But most of the time is the lion that gets to kill the elephant. One thrust of the tops of an elephant goes into that lion, the lion is gone. But when the elephant sees the lion, he sees terror. Fear grips the elephant. But when the lion sees the elephant, he sees food, he sees lunch. Everything, their posture, what forms the posture is what? The mental attitude, the level of belief. What do you believe? In your journey to success, when you are moving towards success, what do you believe in? So, ladies and gentlemen, how you see yourself is how you will carry yourself. How you see yourself is how you will carry yourself. We're talking about self-confidence. Now, the Life book says something. It said, at a point when some people were told to go and check out a land for the children of Israel, it said, when they went, some people went, they sent about 10 of them, 12 of them, and about 10 of them came back and said, we saw the Nephilim there. We sinned. It wasn't those people that called them grasshoppers. You know, it's one thing for me to see you and say, you look like a grasshopper to me. But here, it is them themselves that said, we seem like grasshopper in our own eyes. In our own eyes. How are you seeing yourself? And we look the same to them. You first of all look like that. That is because of the way you look at yourself. You think everybody is looking at you that way. You did not do well in the past because you failed in the past. Whenever you get amongst your colleagues, the first thing you think that they are thinking about you is that they are thinking about you as that man that failed when we were in school. that guy that messed up when we were in school, that guy that could not meet up, that guy that his parents were poor, that guy that is low standard, you still see yourself in that place. So when you gather with your friends, oh, because most of them come from rich families, you said, if in fact, amongst my friends, I am the one that has the poorest background, and you look at yourself that way, we seem like grasshopper. It's the one that is what you see yourself as that you become. Self-confidence. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you how to beat this. How are you looking at yourself? How you see yourself is how you carry yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, how you see yourself is how you carry yourself. I'm going to get into something and we're going to do some things practically. Let's look at this. Let me just go on. Now, the way you see yourself has to do with the way you think about yourself. Your thoughts, the way you want to feel, the way you think about yourself, the way you think about your wife, the way you think about your husband, your thoughts will form your feelings. Your thoughts will form your feelings. Your feelings will form your action, and your actions will form your habits. When you have the thoughts of a failure, you have a defeatist thought. You have the thought of somebody that will not make it. Every time in your mind, you are thinking, I cannot make it. Or you are thinking it's not easy. You are thinking, why is it, every time what you are thinking is, why is it that anytime I try to do this, these things are failing? Anytime I try to do it, it does not work. Anytime I try it, it does not work. In fact, when you are going into a business, in your thoughts, in your mental faculty, you are failed in that business even before you get into it. No wonder that business eventually fails. In your thoughts, in your imagination, hey, God, let God help me. You know, this is how I did the last one. Hey, and before you even get to start the business at all, your feeling is that of a failure feeling. You feel you failed already. Your feeling is what translates into your action. Even when you are doing the business, what I do, I just say I should just try it. I just say I should just try it. You don't know the negative thing you are sending into the universe. You are sending a negative energy. Your thoughts forms your feeling. Your feeling translates into your action, and your action is what forms your habit. Once you see that you fail regularly, once you see that you encounter failure on your path almost every time, don't check outside. Don't check the people in the village. Don't consider the woman in your village. Don't consider your stepmother. The first thing you have to consider is your thoughts. Your thoughts. He said, as a man thinks in his heart, so he is. So check your thinking. If you think negatively most of the time, you will have negative results most of the time. Your thoughts will determine your feeling. Your feeling will determine your action. Your action will determine your habit. Now, having said this, how do I get above all this? How do I overcome this? Number one, to overcome limiting beliefs, to overcome the issue of self-confidence, I'm going to share 3 things quickly with you. I hope you are writing. If you are writing, get it down. It's going to help you a great deal. Number one, you must be able to address your physiology. Your physiology. When I talk about your physiology, ladies and gentlemen, when you see quite a number of people, the way you stand, the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, you are talking about your physiology. It goes a long way to determine your self-confidence. You know, sometimes the way you see some people, they slush, they relax. You see them, they sit down like this. You know, when you carry it matters so much. Why do you think? Have you seen a situation? How many times have you seen presidents? Most presidents don't like to do like that. Have you seen leaders? When leaders are walking, you see them, maybe people are following them. You see them the way they are walking so fast. Pam, 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 pam. And you see, why, look at this man. I thought he's old, but he's walking so fast. He's talking about the physiology. When you stand, are you standing erect? When you walk, are you always walking, bowing down your head? All these things they have to do. You say, how does that affect self-confidence? The way you're see, the reason why you see, ladies and gentlemen, please, I need you to get this very right. The reason why you see CEOs, people, leaders, you see them doing exercise, going to the gym, trying to, they say they want to have the square chairs, they want to do this. Some are not doing it because they want six packs. What was it using six packs for? But it's doing it for what? To have the right physiology. That when you sit, you are sitting upright. When you talk, you can raise up your head. When you are walking on the street, you are not bowing down your head. The right physiology is important. When you talk about self-confidence, you want to talk to people and every time your head is bowing down, you can't even look at somebody at the face. That's wrong physiology. So you have to develop, you have to watch how do I walk? Now, I want you to do something. I want you to do something. Right where you are sitting, right where you are sitting now, I want you to sit upright like this. You got to do this, be involved, be involved. I want to be involved in this. I just want us to do something. You look at the way, you understand how your body is feeling right now, right? Now, I want us to do something just now. I want you to look up, sit upright, and push your chest forward like this. Push your chest forward. Please do it. Push your chest forward. And we're practical now. And then you look and say, yes. Do that. Just use your fist and say, yes. Do you feel something? I want you to be serious with it. Don't mind anybody looking at you. Don't worry. Use your fist, and as if you are throwing a punch, say yes. Okay, do it again. Say yes. All right. Now, can you do something like this? Let's do something. Stay sitting upright. Chest up. Now, lift up this left hand. Lift up your left hand. Say, I'm alive. No. I'm not. It's not. I'm alive. No. Come on. Let's put in some energy. Say, I'm alive. I'm alert. I feel great. Let's go. That's I'm alive. I'm alert. Then you raise the two hands and say, I feel great. You put in some energy. Oh, okay. You don't see me. Okay. All right. Let me stop the share. Okay. Sorry, please. Sorry. I thought I was. Okay. Let's do this. Sorry. I thought my screen was there. Now let's do this. I said sit upright. Sit upright. These are the steps to self-confidence. You are building. I'm going to show you some things. I told you, self-confidence starts with the posture, your physiology, how you walk, how you talk, how you walk, how you talk. Do you understand? At times you see me when I'm talking as if, I try to put in energy as I'm speaking. You know why? Because the person, if I come here and say, you can build self-confidence. Self-confidence is you trusting in yourself. You say, come, even this guy talking does not even have confidence in himself. All right, let's do it again. Let's go. Sit upright. Do it now. Do it. Sit upright. You understand how your body is feeling now. But now sit upright. Okay, let's go. You lift up this hand in a fist like this. You say, I'm alive. Then this one is, I'm alive. I'm alive. Now let's go. Say, I'm alive. I'm alert. I feel great. Let's put it together. Let's go. I'm alive. I'm alert. I feel great. Can you put in more strength in your voice now? Let's go. I'm alive. I'm alert. I feel great. I'm alive. I'm alert. I feel great. Let's go. I'm alive. I'm alert. I feel great. Wow, let's put it together. Jam your hand for yourself. All right. Now, quickly, let me just ask you this. With this that you have done, can you see, can you sense something between when you were lying down, sitting down, and when you just did this? Is there a difference? If you felt a difference, just put something in the chat box. Yes or no? Did you feel it different? Between, if you really did what I said you should do, did you feel something different? Do you feel differently from just how you are just a minute ago? Just put yes in the chat box. Between just what we've done, just this little exercise, do you feel something different? If you have done it, you will feel, definitely, you will feel that difference in you. Awesome, awesome, Mrs. Lamidi. Thank you very much. Okay, those of us that have done it, you will. Now, anytime you are facing the wall, always look up. Don't walk. Walk with as somebody that has a purpose. Walk as somebody that has a purpose. Don't walk as if the whole world has gone down on you. Now, remember, we are talking about building self-confidence. I said it starts with your physiology. Now, the other thing that is important here, sorry, somebody's trying to call me here. Okay, the next thing that is important for you to build self-confidence is you control your mental focus. Control your mental focus. Controls your mental focus. Now, when we talk about control your mental focus, now I want you to think of something that you really, really want in life. Think of something that you really, really desire to have. Now, look, let's do something here. Have you thought of it? I want you to think of something. Just think of something. What you want to have, what you want to be. Just think of it right now. And just say to yourself, I hope to get this one day. Say to yourself. Try and just say, I hope to get it one day. I hope to get it one day. All right. Now, let's try this other word. Look at that thing again. And say to yourself, I expect to get this soon. I expect to get this soon. Now, say to yourself, I expect. I don't know what you want to get, a millionaire, you want to be a great man, you want whatever it is. Can you just say, I expect to get it soon. I expect to get it soon. Now, two things will happen here. You see, if you look at it critically, when you say you hope to get something, the picture seems not to be very clear. That thing that you are looking at, I hope to get it. I hope to get it. I hope to, I want to get a new car. I hope one day I'm going to get it. But when I say I expect to get this car soon, you will notice that when you say you expect to get this, there's a kind of focus, a clearer picture. If it's a car you are thinking about, when you say I hope to get it, the picture of the car, but when you say I expect to get it, you see that suddenly the picture of the car that you want to get, it becomes clear. The picture of your expectation becomes clearer. So one thing that you must do is this: when you want to build self-confidence in yourself, you must make sure that your object of your desire is very, very clear. Have a clear focus on it. Many people don't get confidence because they don't have clear focus on the goals that they have set for themselves. They don't, well, I know that one day is going to happen. One day, God will do it. But it's a different ballgame when I say, yes, I'm getting this. Yes, I'm getting this. And then the top thing that you need to do is to change your limiting beliefs. Change your limiting beliefs. What are the limiting beliefs that you have? What is that limiting belief? What is that thing that somebody has told you in the past? What is that past experience? The experience of the past that makes you think the future is difficult. What is the experience that you've had in the past that makes you to lose confidence in yourself? Change the limiting beliefs. Change your limiting beliefs. Somebody said, oh, it's to make money is not easy. Oh, it's not easy at all to make money. Who told you? Because you have the mentality that making money is not easy. I tell you, it will be. Who told you? Money is not easy. Do you think money grows on trees? Do you think money grows on trees? You think money don't grow on trees? That's the limiting belief. Money grows on trees. What do they use to make tree? Is it not paper? What do they use to make paper? Is it not from trees? Do money grow on trees or not? Money grows on trees. It depends on your beliefs. It depends on what you are seeing. Now, so that I can just wrap it up quickly, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap this session up by introducing you to what we call the self-confidence formula. The self-confidence formula. And please, I want you as much as possible. You can go on the internet and go type it out and check it out. You will see it. But instead of going to the internet to type it out, I will recommend this book for you. The book is called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And it was there, ladies and gentlemen, it was in this book that they talked about the self-confidence formula. Ladies and gentlemen, anything I'm sharing with you, there are things that my mentors shared with me. And these things changed my life. They helped me to begin to see the kind of success that I'm seeing now. I've been an accountant, chartered accountant for a long while, and this kind of success I'm seeing now, I never saw it until I began to act in some certain way. So let's talk about the self-confidence formula. There are about 6 of them. And you should, every time you should look at this thing, read it to yourself. I want you to go print it out, and then you look at it, write it out. If you have to write it out, and then you say it to yourself every day. Now, the number one thing is this. Number one, self-confidence formula, according to Napoleon Hill, he said, number one, I know, you must have this in your mental attitude. I know that I have the ability to achieve my definite purpose in life. Ladies and gentlemen, the challenge for many persons is this. We don't even have a definite purpose. What is your definite purpose for 2021? What is your definite purpose for 2022? What's your definite purpose for the next 5 years? What is it that you have said, this is what you want to do, spiritually, physically, mentally, and otherwise? When you don't have it, I tell you, you can't have self-confidence. So you must be crystal clear about what you want. What do you want to say? Yes, I am successful when I get this, when I do this, when I'm able to achieve this, when I'm able to train my children properly, when I'm able to satisfy the needs of my family, I can say I am a successful man or woman or things. Whatever success means to you. So I say, I know that I have the ability. You have the ability, ladies and gentlemen. The seed of greatness has been deposited inside of you. What will make an Iroko tree is in the seed of the Iroko tree. What makes a mango tree is in the seed of it. What makes that big giant tree is in the seed. God do not create trees. God do not create trees, but he puts the ability of the tree in the seed. What will make you achieve your goal in life? It's inside of you. Every man in life has gotten a seed of greatness deposited inside of him. I know, I don't think, I know that I have the ability to achieve my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself, I'm making a demand of myself, Olushola Popola, of myself, persistent, continuous action towards its attainment. And I here and now promise to render such action. I committed to myself that I'm going to impact 100,000 persons in 2021. I have a mission to impact 100,000 persons. How I'm going to do it, I don't know, but I know that I have the ability within me. And then, with the moment I said that, different things started playing in me, different opportunities. I began to see what can I do to empower people. Some I try some don't work out the way I think it's going to work out. And when I said that it's not working out, I said, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action towards its attainment, continuous action towards empowering people. And I can tell you in this year, by the grace of God, I've been able to impact thousands of people, but I'm yet to reach my goal. I'm yet to get to that point because my point, one of my targets in life is to be one person that will generate the most highest number of millionaires in Nigeria. That is one of my goals. And anytime I'm thinking about what business, any business I want to do, I want to think of what can I do to empower people. Why? Because that is my own definite purpose in life. What is your own definite purpose? So you must be clear about it. And you must be ready to take continuous action. Here, you must promise yourself. Then number two, hope you've written this down or you've screen grabbed it, whichever one you want to do. Number two, the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. I want you to get that. The dominating thoughts. Remember, as a man thinks in his heart, the dominating thoughts, the thought of success, the thought of empowerment, you are always thinking about it. It is clear in your mind. You know that this is what you want to do. I want to be the best woman. I want to be the best mother any child can have. I want to be the best father any child can have. What is that definite purpose? The more you think about it, the problem is this. The challenge is this. Many of us don't think more about what we want to be. We think more about the problem that are facing us. So, but when you think about it, the more you think about it, it will soon find itself into a physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. As a man thinks in his heart, as you think of in your heart, as you think, if you think more of problems, you have problems. If you think more on solutions, you get solutions. So therefore, what will I do? I will concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily. Can you discipline yourself to do this? 30 minutes daily upon the facts of thinking of the person that I intend to become, or I intend to become a great mother. I intend to become a great father. Can I put 30 minutes in a day and just sit down and have a picture of who a great father is, of who a great successful man is, of who a great businessman is, of who a millionaire is? Can I sit down and think about it? Think about it. Think about it. I tell you, success is intentional. You say you are daydreaming. Yes, let them say you are daydreaming. Dream about it. It's dreams that do come real. So sit down. Commit to it. Sit down 30 minutes in a day. Put your head back. Don't slouch on the bed. Don't lie down. Just sit up straight. Just sit upright. And then put your head back and just think about it. The man, the woman that you want to be. Thereby, creating in my mind a clear mental picture. You know, I told you, you must have a clear mental picture. If you don't have a plan, you see, we always say this, that what you did not picture, you will not feature. You cannot feature in a future that you did not picture. Can you write that down? Write it down. That you cannot feature. You cannot feature, F-E-A-T-U-R. You cannot feature in a future, F-U-T-U-R-A. A future that you did not picture. So you must be able to use 30 minutes in a day to picture the future. Use 30 minutes in a day to picture the future. When you cannot picture the future, you cannot feature in that future. When you cannot picture the future, you cannot feature in that future. Ladies and gentlemen, what is that thing that you want to attain? This is how you build self-confidence in yourself. Number three, I know through the theory of autosuggestion, I know that through the theory of autosuggestion, any desire. Now, let me talk a little bit about autosuggestion. Wow, time. Autosuggestion. When you're talking about autosuggestion, you know, there's something that we always call your affirmation. You know, somebody said, do your affirmation. That's why you say, maybe for those of us that are, maybe if you're a Christian, you hear something, maybe you go to church, you say, I'm a believer. I'm not a doubter. I believe in what I want to do. I do, you are saying it. It's an affirmation. So the more you say it, it goes into your subconscious mind. Oh my, I think I'm going to be talking about very soon. I've done that before, talking about your conscious and your subconscious mind. We have been talking about your conscious and your subconscious mind. Now, there's a conscious part of you and there's a subconscious part of you. Your conscious part can go to sleep, but your subconscious mind never sleeps. Now, when you talk about the subconscious, that's what plays in your dream. You see somebody says, you see a child goes to, in a simple way I can put it to you, you see a child goes to watch maybe some kind of terrifying videos before the child goes to sleep, and then the child goes to sleep. The child is sleeping, but the subconscious mind does not sleep. The subconscious mind will continue playing that video, playing that, and you see the child will scream, ah, ah, in the night. You say, what's wrong, what's wrong, what's wrong? You say, I saw something, like that. Yes, the subconscious mind. Now, what you continue to say by the way of affirmation or auto-suggestion, any desire, I want to be a millionaire. I am a millionaire. I am a millionaire. I am successful. I am helping people get success. I am a blessing to many people. I am blessing. My life is blessing many people. Now, the more you say this, you say it not every Sunday. No, you say it every time. You said, I know through the theory of auto-suggestion, any desire, remember, he said, God will grant the desires of your heart. He said, any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek some expression through some practical means of obtaining the object or position I desire. Now, I don't know how many of you have seen this before. Maybe in your neighborhood, when you are growing up, there is a guy that we always be talking like American, he's always speaking Americana. Man, I'm not bad. And everybody say, oh, this is your Americana, Americana. Can you think of where the guy is now? Do you know that some of those guys are now in the US? They have traveled, and you are saying, why? I don't know, it might be, I'm just using that as an example. It's not everybody happens to, but because this guy is always doing things, he's talking and acting and things, and gradually, because it's what he desires, he keeps it in his mind. Not that you think about it once in a while. It's not something you think about once in a while. As you consistently think about it and you say it to yourself, I am a success. I am working. I am helping many persons. I am developing new ideas every day. I have infinite intelligence. The more you think about it, I'm living in social area. He said, the thing that any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek some expression through some practical means of obtaining the object or position. So, ladies and gentlemen, remember, everything still goes back to the fact that you must have a definite purpose. You must have a definite desire. Now, the number 4, I'll be faster here. Then the number 4 one here is very critical, very critical. When you're talking about self-confidence, he said, I have clearly written down a description of my definite chief aim. I have clearly, ladies and gentlemen, this is where many persons don't get this. This is where many persons fail. They fail to do that writing aspect. He said, I have clearly written down a description of my definite chief aim, and I will never stop trying until I develop sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. Now, let me tell you this. Maybe, sometimes these things sound so big. Let me quickly explain this to you. You see, there are times that you tell yourself, I'm going to empower 100,000 people this year. And then one picture comes to you. You say, you are saying you want to empower somebody. You yourself, are you empowered? Do you have what it takes? How much is in your bank account? Do you think people are going to support you? Look at the businesses you've done. You failed. How do you think this one is going to come to pass? And then the more you begin to say it, as you say it once, then it tells you, do you have a degree? No. How many people have you helped before? None. Was your father this successful? No. Then why do you think you're going to be successful? Talk less of helping other people to be successful. You said, well, that seems to be true. Maybe let me go and work on myself first. Let me go and work on myself first. What has happened? Self-esteem has gone. The steam has gone. You are taking the backstage. But yes, let somebody tell yourself, yes. Say yes. What I want to do, I will achieve it. Say yes. No, I'm not saying say yes. Say yes. When that thought comes that you can't do it, say yes, I will do it. Jump up on your feet and say yes. When you'll be surprised that negative thought will fly off. It is not what is around you. It is what you determine. So have you written it down? Have you written it down? Oh, okay, I have my diary there. You must be able to write down your definite chief purpose. And every time, I tell you, that on my definite chief purpose, there are some things that I look at. Because by this time, by the projection of what I have planned, by this time, there are some things that I should have achieved. My plan this year is to adopt about 20 orphanages, to sponsor, to take care of about 20 orphanages. Now, this is May, and I have not even adopted one. Not one yet. I have orphanages that I send things to, but I'm talking about taking full responsibility. That's my desire. That's my desire to take responsibility of all the children there, to send them to school, to help them. You don't understand? But I've not been able to do that. I've not yet. And when I look at it, my diary there. Now, when I look at my definite chief aim, when I'm reading it, because I take time to read it every time. When I'm reading it, you must write it down, guys. You must write it down. Your definite chief purpose. You understand? I wrote it down. And anytime I'm reading it, when I get to that point, something will tell me, Shola, you've not achieved this. You've not achieved this. This is me. The year is almost going. Are you sure you can achieve this? And I just tell myself, yes, I will achieve it. Yes, I will achieve it. Yes, the remaining months is enough for me to achieve this goal. But the thing is this, let's say I did not write it down. Maybe I would have forgotten it since the beginning of the year. You must make sure you write down your definite chief purpose and always look at it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you develop self-confidence. Nobody will impact you with self-confidence. This is how you develop self-confidence. And the more I read it, the more I'm able to tell myself, Shola, yes, you can do this. Shola, you can do this. Shola, you can do this. Shola, you can do this until you attain it. Then let's look at this. I hope you are writing this down. You're writing this down. The next one, the number 5 one, is the one that is important. If you want to be a millionaire, if one of your goals is to become successful financially, then you have to pay attention to this part. Now, this one says, I realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built on truth and justice. Anything that you are doing, is it built on truth and justice? The desire of your heart, is it going to hurt another person? Now, look at this. I will engage in no transaction that will not benefit all whom it affects. Any transaction, any business that you are going to do that will not benefit people, please don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. If it's not going to benefit people, don't do it. If somebody will cry for you to laugh, my people will say, sorry for those, they will say, no, that's not the principle. No, God did not put it that way. You know what means that if you they say if somebody who does not spoil and that who will not be good, who told you? If that is your mentality, that means until the person in front of you goes bad, you will not succeed. So don't engage in transaction that will not benefit all. Then now look at this. He said, I will succeed. Look at this. I will. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to look at this part. I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. You cannot be a millionaire without the cooperation of other people. You can't be successful without the cooperation of other people. Some people tell me, oh, I can be I will just go and buy a lot of Bitcoin. I will buy a lot of cryptocurrency. I will invest in this. I can become a millionaire. Look, investment can go bad. Are you there? Cryptocurrency, Bitcoin crashed a little, more than 50% recently. A lot of people that bought it at the highest peak now, most of them are down and out. Some of them are down and out. But that man that has a corporation that is cooperating with other people, that does not mean it's not going to rise. It's going to rise again. You understand? So if you are in that state, you start to buy and then you don't understand. But that's what we're talking about. Now, you look at it this way, that I will induce others to serve me. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be a millionaire, look at this. I will induce others to serve me. You must, if you want to be successful, you must have people that are serving you. You must have people that serve you. All the richest men in the world have people that serve them. You are going to the office tomorrow now because you are going to serve somebody who owns that job. So, but then, look at this. Not that people should serve you alone. Why do I want people to serve me? Because of my own willingness. I must be willing to serve them. And that's why I love the industry they call the networking industry. Because people serve you, you serving them. I get it. That is why you see that industry creating a lot of millionaires. You must be ready to serve people. If you are not the kind that is ready to serve people and you want people to serve you, that is witchcraft. You want people to be serving you. You don't want to serve. No. So I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness. Wow. Sorry. Okay. There was a background noise there. All right. Sorry, we're wrapping it up now. We're wrapping it up now. Just have to be more detailed with this. I will eliminate envy, jealousy, selfishness, cynicism by developing. This is critical for you to be successful in any sphere of life. Developing love for all humanity. For I know that a negative attitude, please mind that. You're always talking about, oh, look at that one, this one. You are always seeing negative things about people. You don't wish people well. Negative attitude towards others will never bring me success. Some of us, the reason why you are not getting ahead is because of that person you refuse to forgive. My husband, I can never forgive him. What he did to me, oh, Mr. Shola, you don't understand what I'm talking about. Please, if you are in that situation, you can give me a call. Somebody has offended you, you feel it's difficult for you to forgive that fellow. Please, give me a call, let's talk about it. I'm not going to persuade you, but we can help ourselves. If you feel so much hatred for somebody, can you give me a call? Let's talk about it. This can stop your success. It can stop your path to success. I will cause others to believe in me because I will believe in them and in myself. Will you believe in them? Will you believe in others and believe in yourself? Ladies and gentlemen, and lastly of this thing, I will sign my name to this formula, commit it to memory, and repeat it aloud once a day in full faith that it will gradually influence my thoughts and actions. So I will become a self-reliant and a successful person. A self-reliant and a successful person. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage you. I want you to go on the YouTube, like the page, and watch this over again. I want you to watch it again. I know a little bit of rush. I plan to use just 30 minutes, but I've done more than that. I want you to go over it again. I want you to go over this again and watch it and see, ladies and gentlemen, in the next 1 week, print out, as you've written it out, type out all the 6 points, that we have here in the self-confidence formula. The self-confidence formula by Napoleon Hill in the book Think and Grow Rich. And I'll give you this assignment. Please go and get that book, Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich. Everything is there. So you go get this book, and also all these things that I've written out, that I've typed out, please put them out. Formula 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and sign your name to it. Ladies and gentlemen, I have no doubt that if you are able to do this, you will build your self-confidence. Remember your physiology. I believe. I know I will make it. I know I will make it. I know I'm making it. Stand upright. Walk around your room. Do like this around your room. When nobody's there, walk like this in your room. I am a success. I am a success. I am successful. Walk tall. I wish I can stand. This thing can give me, like somebody's marching. You are marching in your room. When you practice it often in your room, you will go and do it outside. Walk tall in that area that they think you are weak. Say, I am a great wife. I am a great husband. I am a successful businessman. My business is flourishing. I am successful. I am the president. I am whatsoever that you desire, your ultimate heart desire. Walk, do like this in your room. I told you, somebody say, oh, you are drama. It's not drama. I'm telling you what works. There's something we call the mirror technique. We call it the mirror technique. I'm going to share it in another lecture. We call it the mirror technique, where you look at it. That's when I started public speaking. That's what I was doing in front of my mirror. I'd be talking to the mirror. Yes, I do like this. My gesticulation. I do everything. And before you know it, as I was doing it gradually on stage, how to project my voice, before I knew it, that's how I became a public speaker. Do you understand? So what are you ready to do? Ladies and gentlemen, if you have gained something on this call, type great or type yes. If you have gotten something in this call, type great or type yes. Type great in the chat box. Let's go. In the comment box, let's go. Type great, type yes. If you got some values on this call, yes, great. Type it there. Let's go. Put it there. Yes, great. Awesome. Now, before we go, finally, I want you to do this again. Let's do this again. I want us to do this again. Now, you sit upright, just like I said the first time. Sorry. Okay. Now, I want you to do this again. Let's sit upright, or if you can stand, stand upright and say this with energy. I'm alive. I'm alert. I feel great. Let's go again. I'm alive. I'm alert. I feel great. Let's go again. I'm alive. I'm alert. I feel great. Awesome, ladies and gentlemen. That is the energy, and I pray for you this month, this week, as you go. The Lord will bless you. The Lord will keep you. The Lord will cause his face to shine upon you. He will give you rest on every side. In this week, as you go forth, that which seems difficult will become suddenly easy. Helpers of destiny will locate you. People with desire to help you. The wisdom and the confidence of God will envelop you, and you will attain matchless grace. I tell you, this week is going to be the most fantastic one that you've ever had. I want you to go in that confidence. And if you can type an amen, type amen to this prayer, and the Lord will bless you.
The Lord will bless you. The Lord will keep you. The Lord will make his face to shine upon you. The Lord will bless you. The Lord will keep you and be gracious unto you. The Lord will bless you, the Lord will keep you, the Lord will make his face to shine upon you, the Lord will bless you, the Lord will keep you, and be gracious unto you, and he will give you peace, and he will give you peace, and he will make his face shine upon you, and he will give you peace, and he will give you peace, and he will turn his face to you. The Lord will bless you, the Lord will keep you, the Lord will make his face to shine upon you, the Lord will bless you, the Lord will keep you, and be gracious unto you. Shalom, 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 shalom. May you receive the fullness of his blessing. Shalom, 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 shalom. May you receive the fullness of his peace. May you enjoy the fullness of shalom.
All right, may you enjoy the fullness of shalom in this week. And I want to encourage you, if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. I'm going to be posting all the videos on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is olushola.popola.3. There's a training I did yesterday, how you can save money, save 10,000 naira monthly, and then get 200,000 naira in 6 months. Just go on the YouTube page and subscribe on that channel, and also like the channel. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope to see you same time next week. Have a wonderful, blessed week as you walk in the ultimate self-confidence of the Almighty. Good night and God bless you. Bye-bye.